Good morning. Welcome to Options Tenor. It is Tuesday morning. It's about 9:11, right before the bell, and I just wanted to give an update. I'm not expecting too much to happen today unless we get some sort of catalyst. But if you're new here, go down to that bottom right hand corner, hit that Options Center logo, and subscribe. And don't forget to like these videos, comments, notifications, all those things, because that's really helping us get these videos out to people and keeping you on the right side of the chart. So, okay, higher time frames, not much has changed. We're pushing up off of the 50. Everything's still in a downtrend. Let's go to the weekly. If you want to see some of the earlier videos, I go much more thorough through the higher time frames. You can look back to 3 videos and we really map out what we're looking for. So, okay, on the weekly, again, we're in a downtrend. We're fighting with the 8 EMA. We're kind of peaking above it. If we do get above this area, and I say if, we're looking for this 3,900 area to re-short. Let's move to the daily. Trend is our friend. All right. So this daily time frame starting to play out. We're right at resistance, but the important part that I really want to emphasize that has developed is really it's a short area. I am short in 2 of my accounts. My futures account, I played a couple scalps to the downside throughout the evening. But okay, so we had thought we kind of took off the super bearish setup to where that we were headed into a bounce before heading much lower, and that still is really close to being the same. But we had this 5-way series as a 1 and a 2 back, and then we had a 1 2 and a 1 2 to get us to this super bearish situation. Now, I want to look at this in 3 different ways. I think that 1 2 1 2 setup is still there. This is a flat pattern. It can be. It's potentially a flat pattern when this is an A, B, and you have a 5-wave move up for a C, and I'll show you that 5-wave move. And we start heading lower for perhaps 5 more waves down. Now, it won't matter what scenario we go through. The other one is that this is a 1 2 3, and this is a 4 ABC, which that would fit perfectly because this is a nice sharp move for a zigzag, and then we have a flat, which is a time-consuming move. We haven't gone anywhere, so that fits really well also. But on that same note, we're still going to just look for 5 waves down. So they should do the same. They should act pretty much the same way in both scenarios. Now, the other is if we actually break out from this resistance, then we have 2 levels to look out for. I think we make it to the 3,900 if that's the case, and less likely a rebalancing all the way up to the 4,000 area would be the 618 retracement. So that's sort of the more bullish scenario, but I'm not sure that that's actually going to happen. And so the last video, I explained that that's what it looked like was happening. But throughout this correction, these are all corrections. Throughout this correction, let's go down to 65 so I can show you a little bit deeper, in more detail. You have this real, it's really a bear flag, but it's real ambiguous. So you have all this 3-wave action going on. There's no real structure there except for that this is a 1 2 3 4 5-wave structure, no matter how you look at it. So if you have a 3-wave down, 3-wave up for an A, 3-wave down for B, and a 5-wave to complete, that's your flat right there. So the flat is looking much more likely. But I also drew in this channel, just fit perfect in the light blue there, if you notice. fits perfectly with all these touches at the bottom here. And then it's very symmetrical with our point up here in August, our September high, excuse me. And then with where we are right now, which is a huge resistance point, 38.24, because that kind of outlines that big box that we drew in the previous videos. I'm not gonna leave it there, but all right. So that big box here, once we break out of it, you know, we're expected to move and move sharply. And I don't think 100-point move, 75-point move to the upside is going to do it any justice. And I really don't think that a move up to 4,000 does this move. That we've been sideways move for a month now, and I don't think that it's going to do it any justice unless the scenario is we pop up just to break down, a fake break. Okay, so it looks to me like we're stalling right at this point, this confluence with the channel, with this huge resistance at 38.24. We have our 5-wave structure to complete a C. I think everything here looks very, very bearish. So I'm already leaning to the bearish side, and we're just looking for a catalyst. So that can start with earnings tonight. It could be anything. We have so many different things happening, but so I think that does it. You know, once again, if we even make it to the channel top here, that's going to be our 3,900 area. Maybe this means nothing, but either way, I don't. If we break out of this area, I don't think that's going to be real. So I'm probably just going to add on to my shorts, and this should start heading lower. This looks like it's a completed series, and even if you add on just a little bit more to that series, it's still going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-wave series. Okay, so that's all I got for you. I just want to emphasize that we're bearish either way. 3 different scenarios that it could be. 2 of them are the same structure. It's just what happens after that is what matters. But in this last scenario, the little bit more bullish one, I don't think we have far to go anyway. So that's it, you guys. Thanks for joining us at Action Center. Have a wonderful day, and don't forget to like the videos.